What's up, y'all? We're back with another video, man. Just experiencing reality with everybody else right now. But make sure you follow, well, subscribe to Queen J. I'm gonna give you a little bit. All right, should be subscribed right now. By now, he could have paused the video and came back. But today, we're talking about, man, these beings outside of you. They want you in fear of them, and they want you in hate. They want you to hate everything outside of yourself. Realize, man, we're beings of unconditional love, man. I love you. You know that? And I'm pretty sure the people that you're close to, they love you. You know what I mean? The people that you're going to meet, it's kind of hard to sit there and hate everyone. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I'm coming out here just talking my, you know what I mean? I just come out here in nature and enjoy being alive, you know? I don't understand how people can just go throughout their whole life unaware of their own shadow, you know what I mean? And their own thoughts and their own feelings and their own actions, you know? Your actions create your own reality. If you haven't noticed already, there's a lot of stuff going on in this 3D out here, you know what I mean? But what you got to be doing is forget everything that's happening in 3D and realize what's going on in here, in your own consciousness. You know what I mean? Every day you wake up and you go back to sleep. You wake up and you go back to sleep. Are you getting better, or are you letting all the stuff outside of you affect who you're becoming? You know what I mean? Because nothing outside of you can affect who you're becoming. You know, I mean, it can, but it can't, unless you gotta hand your power away. You gotta be in that fear and love. You gotta be in those low vibrations to just get caught up in your own actions. You know what I mean? And then you'll be like, dang, like, you know, it's over. You know, but you gotta realize that time keeps going, regardless of how you feel about it, what you're gonna say about it, who wants to say anything to you and call you something different. You know what I mean? As long as you know who you are, then nobody can call you anything, because you out here floating right now. You a spirit. They a spirit too, but whether they awaken to their own identity or not, that's on them. You know what I mean? They're in their own timeline. You know what I mean? So that's a good idea. You know what I mean? That's a good way to say it. They're literally in their own timeline. So don't mess up your own timeline getting involved in everything outside of you. You create from the inside out. So everything you're seeing on the external is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And right now, people don't see what I'm going through. They just see, oh yeah, go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that. No. You know what I mean? I'm going to be me. Are you going to stop me? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Is people out here being them. You know what I mean? And then once you choose to actually be you, the unconditional version of you, and love yourself, then everybody got something to say now. You know what I mean? That's because they don't know how to be them. They don't know who they are. You know what I mean? So now they got a problem with you being you, because now stuff is starting to move for you. You starting to be in your own reality. Now they starting to see you get on planes, starting to see you travel and all this other stuff, and they think it should be them. But what work are they putting in? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like, why do you deserve what's coming to you? You know what I mean? Why do you believe that you deserve something and you're not doing anything? You know, you're literally not doing anything. You're literally sitting there and watching time pass. You know what I mean? Stop watching and interact before somebody comes into your timeline and now they have say over you because you waited so long. You didn't speak up. You didn't say anything. You're not breathing in the sun. You're not becoming who you're supposed to be out here. You're just remaining in your own mind. And if you're watching this and the pandemic has started and you have not tried to create your own business and you have not tried to speak up or say anything, then you're stuck in 2019 and they got you in this fear state. You know what I mean? You are unconditional love. You are light. So nobody can come up to you and change your direction. You got to realize that you're light. So how is another light being coming outside of you and holding your hand and dragging you across this plane outside of here. Realize, wake up and realize this body is all you get. You know what I mean? So what you should be doing every day is using the light and the time that God has given you to make yourself better. You know what I mean? And I realized that, you know what I mean, maybe a little too late, but honestly, you know what I mean, I feel like I realized right on time, because if I would have realized something like this like 2-3 years ago, I don't even know if I would have been able to keep the vibrational frequency going, because I wouldn't even known what that is. Or, you know, you got to realize I was a bot. You know what I mean? I was just getting angry, I don't know what I was doing. I was letting my emotions dictate who I was instead of just taking control of who I was by having full body awareness. You know what I mean? And realize that you go out in the woods, bro, it's just you. So what did you, now you have nothing to do but have full body awareness. And then once you come back out from the woods, then you'll be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's looking at me like I'm different, you know what I mean? Or it's not even like that. You're perceiving the world in a different way. So now it feels like everybody's looking at you a different way because you weren't being anything. You're not being anything. Come out here and be something. You can be anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how anybody feels about who you were brought here to be. You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean? I'm gonna really cut that out. Like, I think I've been doing a pretty good job of not saying, you know what I mean. If you go back to my last video, I think I said it significantly less than the video before the last one. But I'm out here just to showing y'all how much light is being thrown on y'all every day. This sun is gonna keep coming out and blessing us with light. So are you gonna claim this power in your own timeline, or are you gonna watch somebody else on a screen? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not better than you. I'm just consciousness. You know, I'm you right now. I just am aware of myself. You know, I'm not about to let nobody come into my reality and tell my daughter and me what to do. You know what I mean? I had to realize that. I had to stand my ground. I had to get out here in nature, you know what I mean, and realize that I'm a multidimensional being having a human experience. And I'm not about to let my daughter, which didn't even ask to be here, be led by some people that don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? I know within myself who I am and what I'm doing, you know? And I'm going to tell my daughter when she grows up the truth. You know what I mean? I want her to know the truth. That's why I'm always on a journey of self-discovery. I'm always on the journey to move up. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to do something today that my tomorrow self will thank me for. You know, I try to do the most I can for the human race. You know what I mean? Because I realize that as time goes by, I'm starting to see less and less actual people. You know what I mean? Like, people that actually care about somebody outside of them besides themselves, you know? And you guys, I don't think you guys see it yet, but as I'm going through time, I'm starting to see people just drop like flies from the internet because they're afraid of themselves, because they're not being true. You know what I mean? Imagine people in their own timeline uploading to the internet because they want some money. They want some money. You know what I mean? You got to realize money is energy. So you guys are out here uploading videos of not even yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys can get money from that. I'm pretty sure you can keep that going. But I'm talking about like people that aren't adding value to the 3D body that they're in. You know what I mean? It's the voice that they have. You know what I mean? Your voice is not insignificant. Your voice is powerful beyond measure, you know? And I'm not about to let nobody shut me up because they think I'm insignificant or illiterate, or I can't, or I don't know how to talk, or I don't know what's going on around me. I have full body awareness. I'm pretty sure I felt like this for a long ass time. I just never actually voiced my opinion on it. And now I'm gonna start voicing my opinion on it because I realize that every day the external ain't getting bigger. I'm just getting smaller if I don't say anything. You know what I mean? So time is gonna keep going unless I grab a hold of the reality that I want to create, you know? So I'm gonna just be who I am instead of trying to force shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many people out here that's just not being them, and I could just see straight through you, bro. Like I could see straight through you, bro. Because I come out here every day, and I'm gonna tell you, I come out here for my daughter. I come out here because I realize I have nothing besides my light, my knowledge inside of me to give. So I'm gonna give it. You know what I mean? And if I don't get nothing in return, that's, you know what I mean, that's the end of it. But I'm gonna still come out here and say something because I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put in that effort that I know a lot of people are too afraid to put in. You know what I mean? Because they don't want all that attention. They don't want people looking at them. They don't want to look like they're dumb. They don't want to look stupid. But at the end of the day, I don't really care, because you know what? None of us really know anything, for real. And I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna tell you to just vibe in your own light. You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing so many souls just be snatched, and they're not, they don't come back. You know what I mean? You're in hell, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So create heaven on earth. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be grounded to the ground, realizing who we are, waking up every day and going towards a goal, not waking up and so worried about the external and what people are saying to us and how they feel about us and how they're going to look at us. And let all that go. You know what I mean? Let this ego, let this body just be. You know what I mean? Just be who you actually are. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be like somebody else, because no one can ever be you again. But I'ma end this video right there, man. If you like videos like this, if you like short little motivational speaks, man, subscribe, man. I love you. I do. Unconditionally, man. I love you almost as much as I love myself. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all done did some crazy shit, so I can't sit there and say I love you more than me, because I wouldn't do some of the stuff y'all did to me to you. You know what I mean? Even with the knowledge I know now, I still wouldn't do it to you. You know what I mean? Because I'm only here to raise the vibe. You know what I mean? I'm only here to be happy and make you happy. You know? But if this helped you today, I really hope it helped you today, because, you know, I come out here, I just spill my emotions out, man. I feel like I matter, you know what I mean? So that means if I feel like I matter, that means everybody in the world feels like they matter, you know what I mean? So add some value to yourself. You matter. You matter because you are matter. Saying no, but I mean, not saying no, but I just said saying no because this is something I said. But I'll see you guys later, man. Say bye to the tree, man. Tree's waving at you, man. It's vibrating right now. But I'll see you guys in another video.